Hi guys, let me try to solve this. So let's consider the circle O with diameter AB, chords C, E, and A, D, point F, and a circle diameter AO intersects at CE at F and G. Yeah. The length of AE is 40 pi. AE, this length, think AE. Oh no, the length of that section of this arc is 40 pi. The length of the arc from C to D is 12 pi. And the length of the arc from AG, this one here, is N pi. Okay. This one here is N pi. Interesting. I don't know what this tells us about anything. Huh. Well, they meet at point F. Is F the circle? The circle intersects at F. So this is just like a triangle, or like a, I don't know what you call that, but there's no length here. Okay. So I mean, N is clearly, N is less than 40. But I could not tell you how to get that number. Um, I think because this circle has a, okay, let's call this R, O-E-R. This one has a circumference of 2 pi r, this larger circle. This smaller circle has a circumference of pi r, because r is over 2. So I think because it's half as large, that means it's going to have half as much, so n is equal to 20. That's my guess. But I really have no idea how you're supposed to get this. You can say that this length, you can find this length, that's 1/2 r. And then maybe you can use, oh yeah, since this is 1/2 r, no, that's not 1/2 r, what am I talking about? Like maybe because this length is something, and this length is something. Or because this length is 1/2 r. Hmm. normally how you'd find the arc is if it's centered, if this cross section is centered at the center, and then you'd know the angle here, and then you'd be able to get that and get that. But since we don't, it's not centered at the center, and we don't have the angle, I really have no idea how you're supposed to get it. Well, you can change it, so it's like this, and then like this. Wait, let me redraw the circle. So we have okay, well, the largest circle. Then we have make this line. Then we have a smaller circle. And then we have two lines. Again, they're just lines that are like here and here. So what if, and then we know that this is 40 pi, this is 12 pi, we define this is what pi. So what if we redraw it? I'm gonna redraw it in pink from here. Okay, and chord C, E, we know E isn't like at the all the way bottom. Yeah. So with this, we see if we call this theta 1 and this theta 2, we say that 2 pi r times we need theta 1 over 2. So just r times theta 1 times theta 1 is equal to 12 pi, and r times theta 2 is equal to 40 pi. Can we say anything about these angles though? I don't think so. We say that this is purely vertical from this. That E is directly below this D. So, right up there back into the bathroom. Okay guys, I'm back. So I think that we should just assume that, yeah, these are vertical to each other, which then that allows us to say that these are vertical to each other. If these are vertical to each other, so yeah, oh, and they of course they're vertical to each other. I mean that they cross through the center. If we say that these cross through the center, then what can we say? Um, hmm. Oh, you know what? This is a convex quadrilateral. And I think there's some kind of thing about that. I don't know what it is though. So, what was I saying? So, yeah, if these are vertical to each other, then I don't think that tells us anything. Yeah, I really don't know how to go about this. I'm just gonna look at the answer. Answer is 26. Oh yeah, my guess was 20 by the way. So right, that was the guess I made before. I think it was 20. But that is in fact wrong. The correct answer, I got the large circle's radius r, the measure of AFE, that angle is the average of the measure of AE over CD, or those are lengths over 2. Or maybe? Then R times the angle of AFE equals something else. I have no idea how they got this. Um, I'm not good with circles. Let's just say that. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.